Hi, my name is Banderbear and welcome to my beginner's guide to competitive tournament play in World of Tanks Blitz. In today's video, I will be discussing focus fire and its importance in tournaments as well as in pub matches. Focus fire is quite simple in concept, but can be difficult to learn and enforce during a tournament. Your caller should pick a target, and anyone who can shoot at them will shoot at them and penetrate their armor. In doing so, the target will take a large chunk of damage, and the amount of damage depends on how many shots penned, how many guns your team has focusing on that target, and how much HP the target has. The goal is to kill that tank as fast as possible, taking away the other team's potential for damage, one of their guns. Now, as easy as this sounds, it can be difficult, especially for teams new to the Blitz competitive scene. During a tournament, you might get distracted by enemy tanks flanking you, shooting you, or even focusing you back. The key to tournaments is to stay relaxed, listen, and remember this is not a pub match. In pub matches, you conserve your HP as much as possible while farming damage. For tournaments, you will need to forget about playing for yourself and play for the team. You will take damage, and you may die, but as long as you did your job and helped your team while listening to your caller, then it was worth it. When focus firing, you will have to expose yourself to enemy tanks and quite possibly get shot. Remember, this is okay, especially if you are in a heavy tank. Make sure you get your shots into their tank, doing your part to quickly destroy their team, one tank at a time. In the clip you are watching, you can see that we changed focus from the mouses in front of us and turned to the Foshes rushing in. Mouses are on the very bottom of our kill list, and Foshes just became the top. Why did I call for the Foshes to be killed first? Well, when calling a target, there are a few things to consider. First is their hit points. Are they low and therefore an easy kill? The next thing you need to consider is their damage per minute, which is different than their damage per shot. And the final consideration is the threat their tank has to your team composition. Now for some examples. If having to choose between a full health T22 and a full health Sheridan, you should always choose a T22. The T22 has much more DPM and is a bigger threat because it is so easy to bounce. Another example, who do you focus between these two tanks? A full health Object 268 or 2000 health mouse. If you look only at their health bar, then it's easy, right? You pick the mouse. Wrong. Even though the mouse appears to have less health, it still has 90 more health than a full health Object 268. And then if you take into consideration DPM, an Object 268 is a much bigger threat. When focus firing on a target, penetrating the tank's armor is key. If you pen every single shot, then you have maximized your potential damage on that tank. If you bounce their armor, you have limited the amount of damage you can do, and you give them more time to deal damage back. But bouncing shots happen, and if you had paid attention to the background clips, you could clearly see I bounced a couple myself. Now, using gold rounds can limit the bounces you do, and when in a tournament, you need to be doing damage as much as possible, even if it's slightly reduced. For this clip, I'm going to let you listen to our banter and let you enjoy the 3 instances of major focus fire from both teams.
Oh, I know.
But,
No, the other guy though, the Mitor
I
or
don't
whatever,
know.
that guy's
Like,
ass.
Dude,
That
I
guy
was on...
straight up is the most toxic player on NA.
Oh my god!
God.
Nice focus fire, boys.
Jesus. No, Papa, I was playing a game on Fort Despair.
Bro, I do be hiding.
So we get to the point where it's like a 4v3 or something. I don't know, 3v3. And you know the little spots where you can like poke your turret out and just farm off people?
Wait for the mice to come from your ass.
Yeah.
Alright, so I was there and we finished clearing the thing.
They're coming in front of us.
Bro, we
They're
should
that
go
had flanks.
flank.
They were there, so I was trapped between running through them and
Oh Jesus,
just
no! They're
against
getting
the
me from
wall.
the side.
And so obviously I get killed, right? But I still have like a
Get the mouse in
2800
the
damage.
middle.
Oh, they're coming over the hills. No, stop them!
And he just
Holy
messaged me
shit.
afterwards, like trash. It's like, okay.
I got one more round.
Alright, where are you
No.
guys flanking? As you saw, we focused down their WZ-121 very quickly, just missing the chance to kill him. Even if the targeted tank does get away, we did so much damage to them that they will be much more hesitant to peek, because by peeking, they give us the chance to kill them. The other 2 instances of great focus fire came later when their mouses decided to rush us over the ridge we were using as cover. I called for the middle mouse to be focused simply because he was the first one of the 3 to be easily shot. Their team did a fantastic job of returning the deadly fire by killing me in about 4 seconds flat. Similarly, we took all 3,000 hit points off their mouse in about 7 seconds. These are just some great examples of how fast you can kill a tank by focus firing them. Now for this final clip, I just wanted to show you just how easily you can win a pub match using focus fire. The 4 mediums all made mistakes that we capitalized on using focus fire, particularly the STB and Sheridan when they decided to rush me. With some help, they were both effectively taken out of the game, leaving us with some cleanup and a very easy win. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.